First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 2-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the sixth spot can keep it going. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game. So
striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Mike Fiers gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kenna ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
Man, bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's gone 2 for 6. Springer leads off second with nobody out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Full count still. The payoff pitch, and he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Yuli.
So stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, and there are runners at the corners now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Way down and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping into the box, number 44. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats.
Batting
Both
eighth,
of them hit on the
catcher,
absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 1 for 5. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a ground ball to third. Profar for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Profar.
Standing in, Jurickson Profar. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Ball even at 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Josh Phegley. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Marcus Semien.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Into Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Hit to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next to the
I know
Astros,
that has to be frustrating
the
from a
center
pitcher's
fielder,
standpoint.
Joel.
But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In now, George Springer.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Reddick gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
the batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Michael Brantley will be next. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was
Now
excellent
batting,
because if it's
the
put in
left
play,
fielder,
there's a good chance
Michael
it's on the ground for a double
Brantley.
play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 3-2 one more time. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Chapman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Matt Olson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Gurriel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2. Fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Carlos Correa. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The catcher.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and two. Here it is. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. 2 left for the Astros through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. Too high. Ball 3. Stephen Piscotty will be next. Another full count offering on its way. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch.
Next for Oakland.
All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Here's Jurickson Profar. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Piscotty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come from Houston after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. And the throw first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Inside and low, 2-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted
Now
him
batting.
inside on a
The
3-1
second
count. The
baseman,
ump thought it was just a tad
Jose
off the plate. Tough to get the
Altuve.
benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only
batting,
1
left
away.
fielder,
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short
Brantley.
memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score.
Your
Yasmero
attention,
Petit
please.
takes the mound to try
Now
to get
pitching
out of
for
this
the
mess.
Athletics.
There are 2 on
Number
with only 1
36.
away.
Yasmero Petit.
Here's Michael Brantley. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Alex Bregman is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Profile for 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Josh Phegley. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Ramon Laureano is on deck. Three-two pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. Hit hard on the ground at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the power hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Matt Olson. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
In now, Mark Canha. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Chapman at second, Olson on at first with 2 down. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
Answers the call to
Now
pitch here in a big spot.
Astros.
He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Davinsky.
Stephen Piscotty will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Astros nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter. Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a
first
pitcher,
baseman,
because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kenna is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Yusmeiro Petit is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game,